welcome back to Saad's Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. There is no extended intro. That's the new intro. Yeah, guys, wallahi, that's the new intro. I don't care how long it is. Yeah, it is where it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's the new intro. Maybe we'll
Doesn't it
change.
defeat the purpose to have the timer and then have something extra as well? Why
Well,
not just
listen, bro,
put the
because I like to see my boys celebrating. So what's the problem now? What's the problem
fair,
now?
fair.
I like to see my boys celebrating. I didn't want to give up that part. That's just it.
Nice.
So hold that to every freaking fraud in the chat. That's talking about it. Hold that. It is where it is, man. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, big up to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Because everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well. If you haven't already, make sure to get that done, people. We are here for another episode of Saad X Ash. Listen, man, I'm loving these Saad X Ash, man. You know what I mean? It's good, man. It's good. Until obviously today we're doing it on Thursday, but like I said, man, the day is Friday. Friday is the day for Saad X Ash. So don't get used to it being on Thursdays anymore. But guys, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We are going to be speaking today. Given just an overview of the game yesterday against Bolton, just a reaction, if you like. We're also going to be speaking about Nwaneri, and we're going to be speaking about the upcoming fixtures, doing a preview for Arsenal versus Leicester, and we're going to be doing a preview for, because I know normally we do the predictions, but we're going to do a preview for we're going to be doing a preview for Newcastle versus Man City, because this is a game which we're going to see without Rodri, so we're going to have to see how they handle it. And we're going to be speaking about the next fixture that we have in the League Cup. But anyway, Ash, how you doing, my bro? What's going on, man?
I'm good. Yeah, nothing much. It's all good, man. I'm good.
I saw you. You're big in this world now, man. You know what I mean? I see this guy Ash on Footy Judge Mo. You know what I mean? He's going up in the world, bro. He's leaving us behind, guys.
yeah. I mean,
He's
I'm
leaving us
using I'm
behind.
using I'm using Saad's like fame and celebrity status to get on
Bro.
other shows. So yeah, it's all
Uses
Saad.
me and then throws me away, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's
I'm
crazy.
still
Pause,
here. What do you mean?
pause,
I'm still
pause. That was
here.
that
I'm
was
still
crazy
here.
to say, to be honest.
I'm here in the Guna Lounge as well, even though it's late for me, bro. You realize, like, I'm here in streams like 2 a.m.
I
I
big
mean,
up,
it's
man.
temporary. I'm back to work next week, so it definitely won't be continuing
Yeah,
that late anymore.
it's
But yeah,
it's not gonna be that late anymore, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Listen, Ash has been going to bed early, bro. He's been getting ready,
yeah.
bro. That he needs
I
to
have
get
to.
that that sleep schedule back on track. Otherwise, it's gonna go tits up, bro. But yeah, listen. Obviously, let's start off with the game yesterday. Bolton versus Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Pissing it down, by the way. It was raining heavy. It was raining heavy where I was as well, bro. So it was pretty much the whole of London, right? That was absolutely soaked yesterday. But how was your feeling? Ended 5-1. A really good run out. Showed the depth we have got and the quality we have got in the depth of the squad. How
Yeah.
was it for you, mate? If you watched the game, I don't know. You don't care about the cup in it, so I don't know if you watched.
No. What's it? Calm down.
Uh,
Calm down. Look, you know what? I'll start with that since you brought it up. I don't care about the League Cup. I genuinely don't. But I told you this last year, and I'll say it again. One thing I do look forward to in the League Cup is seeing what our second team and our youngsters can do, right? Because in a way, it is like an audition for them, right? For them to show what they can do with the main team. So when players like Joshua Nichols and Lewis Kelly and even the other second team stringers like Sterling and Jesus and all, when they get that chance, you need to be stepping up in these kind of League Cup games because that's how you audition for getting a place in the starting spot in the Premier League and the Champions League. So I was very happy. I mean, we dominated the way we would be expected to dominate. Obviously, it is Bolton in the end. We were like obviously slightly fortuitous with the first goal because that was still a blunder. But obviously Rice took his goal really well. Ethan Nwaneri, like rightly the best player in the game, stepped up tremendously. And I think a lot of people were using his performance against Bolton as justification for him taking Odegaard's spot for the next 2 months at least until Odegaard is back. I don't know about that, so maybe we can discuss that in detail and discuss his performance. I don't know if he's ready to take Odegaard's spot temporarily, but I mean he obviously had a decent performance and scored 2 good goals. Um, I was surprised to see him start Saka. I don't know why he did that. I would have figured he would probably have started Sterling on the right and maybe Martinelli on the left. Like play Martinelli as much as
Nah,
possible.
Martinelli's bro. He was worked so hard, bro, and against
Yeah,
Man
I
City, bro. What are you talking
understand,
about,
but
bro?
the
Yeah,
reality is we
Saka
need
needed
Martinelli.
time, bro. Saka
No,
needed the
no,
game.
look,
He was
look,
taking
I
over
agree with it
Arsenal.
now. Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of changed my mind about it, because when you think about the fact that he's played only 45 minutes against City, and then obviously he was taken off after like 60, 70 or 80 minutes against
Mm,
Bolton, like it's decent. The only reason why I would continuously start Martinelli is because I want him to hit form as soon as possible. Like,
mhm.
and these kind of games are games where he can score 1 or 2 goals, and that will help him with his form in the Premier League as well. Yeah, it's only Bolton, but I don't think Martinelli's issue is he's playing big teams. I think his issue is just that he's too much in his head. And a goal or two in the League Cup can hopefully get him out of that mindset. Um, but yeah, incredible domination. Obviously, the one thing about us conceding that 1 goal is it kind of exposed the major weakness we already knew existed, and that is Jorginho's pace. Like the way that striker just ran past him, and Jorginho like was like struggling to keep up. Like you could tell, this is a major issue if it happens in the Premier League, which is why he needs to be like third option behind obviously Partey, Moreno, and Rice in
I think
that
that's
picture.
a
Fourth
structure
option,
issue.
sorry, in that yeah.
I think it's
Why would it
structural
be a
issue.
structure issue? Why?
Um, I think the way our team is structured in situations like that should not leave Jorginho as the guy that's sitting there as the last defender. Why is Jorginho the last defender? Why can't somebody a bit quicker be the last defender? I understand that some of them are tall, bro, but there
Yeah.
should be somebody there with pace. Do you know what I mean? Not Jorginho, old man, bro.
So the funny thing is, was it a corner? I think it was a corner for Arsenal,
Yeah,
if I'm not wrong.
yeah, it was set
The
piece.
funny
Yeah,
thing is, usually when you play any team in the Premier League, every single one of the opponent's team players are all defending that corner, right? So I was a bit surprised that they had Bolton left one guy up front. So if that's the case, I think we should have adapted and had someone a bit quicker on him. I
mm,
agree with you. But it doesn't happen much in the Premier League because usually when teams defend a corner in the Premier League, everyone is back in the box. And especially if that corner is taken by Arsenal, the most dangerous team in set pieces. Then you literally have the entire team back in the box trying to get that corner out. So it was like a one-off, which I don't think will happen that often. Um, but yeah, very, very good performance. Havertz came off the bench, obviously got his goal. I thought he played really well, and he was playing the 8. He wasn't even playing as a striker. I still don't want to see him in the 8 in the Premier League because that's a different ball game, obviously.
who's
But
that? Havertz.
he came off Havertz, yeah. But when he came off the bench, though, he did a very good job. I am going to say though, just coming to the negative, and just one negative for me. That's it. No, nothing else. I wasn't impressed with Jesus. Like the fact that
Nah,
he started,
alhamdulillah.
yeah,
So it's not
the
just
fact that
me,
he
bro.
started, yeah, the fact that he started as a striker against a team like Bolton, I would have wanted him to have 1 or 2 goals, right? Or at least some major goal involvement. I thought he squandered a couple of chances. Like one shot he took really bad when he could have assisted instead, or he could have squared,
Ash,
put someone in. Yeah,
Vivi,
tell
did
me.
you see? Yeah, okay. Did you see the bicycle kick attempt? Did you
The
see the bicycle
yeah,
kick?
yeah. I'm telling you, he's
No
like Martinelli. He's too
conviction,
much in his head as well.
no conviction in that bicycle kick, bro. Man didn't even have belief in himself, bro. It
Yeah.
was some fluff shot, bro, and then it hit off somebody, and then freaking like, bro, what is this? What are we doing here,
I
bro?
don't know. It was
We're a
disappointing for
serious
me because I
football
would
club.
have wanted him to score a hat trick or something. I think this is the kind of game where he genuinely could have got a hat trick if he was a serious striker. If he was the way Bolton were giving us spaces at the back and the way Saka and Sterling and all were running in, he should have been that Nwaneri goal. It should have been someone like Jesus scoring it. He should have been at the end of that tap in.
I'll be
I know he
real.
was also like, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was sorry to interrupt.
No,
I'll be
tell me.
real. This is gonna be kind of mad to say because I know a lot of people still believe in him, and the team looks like they still believe in him.
Yeah, of course,
I think this is Jesus' last season. I think this is sink or swim for him, bro.
potentially.
It's either you perform now and you actually stick up to what you said, yeah. Because in my eyes, he's dead food, bro. As a striker, anyway, he's dead food. Maybe he can be
I
utilized.
wouldn't. You
Maybe
took it too far.
maybe he can. No, as a striker, that you can be good on the ball as much as you want, bro. But bro, sometimes you need to score, bro. Sometimes you have to score goals. I'm sorry, but some of the chances that he got left with, brother, that's not good enough. At the level that we're at, the level of team that we are, the caliber of team that we are, bro, it's not good enough. Bro, you can't be
Look,
a
I
striker
agree.
like that. And as much as he's got a good ability on the ball, link up play, and he's able to bring players into the game, you must have a certain level of clinical edge. Maybe not to the highest level, but you have to have some sort of ability there in clinical edge. You have to. He does not have it. I think this season is his last, and either they move him to the right, or either he's dipping, bro. And with all due respect, if it was me and it was down to me, I'd sell him in January and I would replace him, bro. That's just
Stop,
it.
stop, stop. I think. Okay, so this is where we exaggerate as a fan because I criticized him and I said he had a bad game. So I literally started with that, and I didn't praise him at all. But I think we sometimes we take it a bit too far. Calling him dead food and stuff is just mad. I actually think he's the best backup striker in the league. There's not a single Premier League club right now that has a better backup striker than we have with Jesus. So
So
I don't. Yeah,
hold
he's
on.
looking pale
I
because
need
he
to address
realizes that he's
I
made a
need to
stupid
address
comment.
this.
That's
No,
why.
no, no, no. That wasn't a stupid comment. That was facts. That was facts about
Wasn't fact.
Jesus. You want to sit there and glaze over him, bro. Oh, look at his ability. Look at what he
First of
can
all,
bring
don't
to the
talk about
team.
glazing when we all know you glaze another Brazilian who's been stinking it for a whole year, right? And the whole Arsenal fan base
Because
understand how much
we've actually seen that guy. We've actually
we've
seen that
seen
guy put
Jesus
up
too.
serious numbers.
And
Serious
Jesus as
numbers.
well. His first season with us, he got injured for 3 months and he still had 11 goals and 6 assists. That wasn't that bad for 28
11 goals,
games.
bro. Yeah,
And six
bro.
assists. And
You see what
by
we're
the way,
doing, bro.
that's the first
As a
season we
striker,
broke
by
our
the way. Our
Saad.
winger got more goals than him in his best season, bro.
Yes,
Anyway,
because
let me address Babe Rose because Babe Rose wants to send shots, yeah. So Babe Rose, listen, I see you in your DP, I see you in your Avi, you're looking nice, you got the glasses on, you're feeling yourself when the sun hit you nice, and you're like, oh, let me take a picture right here, yeah. First of all, I'm not pale, yeah. I'm actually darker than I actually look on the camera. It just doesn't show. I don't know why the light does that to me, but it makes me look like hella white, bro, which I am not. If you see me in person, you'll be like, whoa, yeah, I'm actually really much darker than I am on camera. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, I'm not pale. Yeah, I get enough sun. Okay, I've had sun all summer because there has been some sunny days in England. Maybe not a lot of you believe that there are sunny days. But bro, just like let me live my life. Why you guys got to judge me on my? You know what I mean? Listen, all I'm saying, yeah, is even when I'm going on holiday, I'm not even gonna get any sun, bro, because it's cold out there. It's cold out there where I'm going. But listen, maybe you might see me and Ash doing an episode live, bro, and I'll be getting sun there. I'll be getting sun there, mate. Yeah, because well, actually, it rains like once every 5 years in Dubai, but you'll never get rain there, bro. You know what I mean? It's very rare. So let's see, man. Let's see what happens. But listen, I've got enough. I've got enough. Like if I turn it down, look, I don't look as pale anymore. But then my freaking
you
shit got
still
all tits up.
look slightly pale though.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. How about that? Look at Akhtar. Look at Akhtar. Wallah, Akhtar is done, bro. Akhtar is done. Man said, bro, talk football. I'm not here
I
for your.
agree with him. Big up
You know
Akhtar. I
what,
agree with Akhtar.
guys? Listen, bro. Let me just get off my chest, Akhtar, bro. Akhtar, why you gotta come in here with all of this attitude, all of this? Come on, brother. Yeah. Okay,
But but going on the football, I still want someone to tell me which team has a better backup striker than Arsenal have with Gabriel Jesus. Some people said John Duran. I can kind of hear it for this season, but obviously I still want to see him do it over the whole season because
Hmm.
what if he fades? What if it's like a because it's still a bit early.
Okay.
Outside Duran, nobody can think of anyone else, right? And even Duran, we still need to see him for a while. If Jesus replicates what he did 2 seasons ago, then there is no better backup striker because Alvarez is gone, obviously.
Liverpool
Jota,
have
Jota
Jota.
isn't a backup striker. Jota is a star.
Nah,
Jota should be
Jota's
a
the
starter, in
backup.
my opinion.
Jota's the backup, though.
So who's the starting striker?
Nunes.
He hasn't started many games this season. Stop! Why are you guys lying? Stop it! Stop it!
All right.
Stop!
So let's go through it. Okay. So
Evan
Liverpool, no.
Ferguson. Come on, man.
What about Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not Man United
Yeah,
because they're trash.
yeah. You can't tell me
Um,
Hoyland. I haven't seen enough of him yet.
Tottenham are trash.
Richarlison. I think Jesus is better.
No. Richarlison's nowhere near. Anyway, um,
Liverpool, Nunes. I'm not a big fan. I think he's people
Chelsea.
talk about
Chelsea.
Jesus
Who's their official backup striker for Chelsea? Because they've got like 15.
Yeah.
Uh,
They got like
um,
yeah, and I don't think any except Jackson. I don't think any of them is better than Jesus. And Jackson is a starter.
you
I'm
might be
trying to
on
see.
something.
G started saying Welbeck, but Welbeck starts though. He
No,
started, I think, every game.
Welbeck's the starter.
Yeah, he started. He started every game for them. I'm not talking about starters. Of
I
course,
know. Crystal
there are many
Palace, mate.
starters. If you tell me Eddie and Ketia, I'm gonna take the
Eddie
bottle and
EN
I'm gonna
14,
throw
bro.
it through the screen and it'll hit you, bro. What? Get the hell out of here, man.
EN 14, mate. We're
Again,
there for him, mate.
Pearton, I don't think Nkunku is a backup for them. I think when everyone is fit, they'll probably start him on the left. There's no way Nkunku, one of their best attackers, is a backup. No Chelsea fan would want Nkunku as backup. So I'm telling you, backup strikers. So if Jackson is their starter, I don't know who their backup is. Obviously, Broja was the backup last year. I don't know who the backup is this season.
Regardless of the point that you're saying that he's not, nobody's a better.
Yeah, the point that couldn't be debunked. No matter how much people thought. I'll give you Duran. Cali Gunnar, I'll give you Duran. But I want to see him do it the whole season because he's still 20 or 21.
That's fine. Is there noise? There is noise, yeah?
Yeah, there was static noises from your thing, Saad, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, listen. I can understand that you say he's the best second striker or backup striker in the league, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. However, I still don't think he's at the level for a title challenging team. And let's face it, the only other team that's with us is Man City. They haven't got a backup striker, yeah?
City thought he was a good backup striker when they were winning the league.
What do you mean they thought he was? Okay, that's fine, but they got rid of him though. They got rid of him
because he didn't want to be a backup striker.
This is where Ash falls over himself, yeah. Because okay. in a certain Champions League final where they could have played him, did they play him? Did they play him in a certain Champions League final where they lost? By the way,
Saad. Oh, wait! Against Chelsea.
Yes.
I like when Saad does all these things because he puts himself in such a difficult position. He digs a trap for himself, right? He digs a trap for himself, and he falls in it, and he doesn't realize. He just said, "Did Jesus start for them against Chelsea in the final where they lost?" Guess who also didn't start for them in the final where they lost? Okay. Rodri didn't start that game either, and he's the starting midfielder.
That's fine, but that one, Pep has already come out and said that he was doing an experiment in the midfield. Yeah, the striker, he said, "Nah, I didn't feel like Aguero was fit enough, and I didn't feel like the other options were good enough."
So, exactly. I never said Jesus is a good starter.
No,
Pep never used him as a starter, but he used him as backup.
That means that he didn't even trust him as the backup to come in for Aguero when Aguero wasn't fit enough.
Saad, you cannot pick one game as an example when majority of the seasons he's been there, he's come off the bench in most games, he's started in some games, he's played on the right in some games. Stop saying that nonsense,
he was there, and they played without a 9. While he was there, by the way, guys.
The same with Rodri.
For a whole season, they played without a 9. He was supposed to be a striker.
Because that's the system that Pep wanted to play with at the time. Yes, of course, they were playing with a false 9 for 2. Okay, wait a second.
If you're a striker, nobody's gonna take you out of striker, bro.
Really?
You think you would take Haaland out of striker and put him right wing?
Saad, you just dug another grave for yourself.
The first grave was the first grave bouncy castle when I bounced back, bro. What's going on?
You didn't bounce back because you fell in another hole. Aguero was with them for 2 seasons and he was on the bench. Was he not a good enough striker? Why was he on the bench?
Aguero was with them for 2 years and was on
when they were playing false 9. Aguero was phased out. Go check his numbers in the last season or last 2 seasons. He was playing way less games, even outside injury.
Yes. Khalas. Okay, Aguero was phased out. We know that Aguero was phased out. We know
Aguero was phased out.
Was not. So what's your point? Aguero was phased out. However, if he's not even able to trust Jesus, then clearly he knows that he wasn't good enough. He was able to utilize him and make him work on the
Saad,
wing, because that's the only place that Jesus could really work for him, was on the wing. So
Saad.
this is the point that I'm making. Yeah, he's not the best
Can you
caliber.
name me? Can you name me a backup striker you want us to have? Then name one. Who
A
would you want to
backup
go in the market and get? Yeah. If we could
Openda,
go in the market and get a backup striker,
Luis Openda,
who?
Openda,
Openda is a starter for Leipzig. Why the hell would he come and join Arsenal to be a backup? If
because he'd be playing in the
Sesko, if
because he'd be
Sesko,
playing
20 years
Champions
old
League.
Sesko,
Because he's
who has
playing
so many,
he'd be playing in the Champions League
is he not in the Champions
consistently
League already?
and trying
Is he
no
not in the Champions League
consistently,
already?
consistently and
Is
going for a
Leipzig not in
win.
the Champions League consistently? Is
Yeah,
Leipzig not
okay.
in the Champions
And
League
going for a
consistently?
win and trying to
Is
go for a
Arsenal,
win.
is Arsenal competing? Okay, guys, even the Arsenal fans who are the most ardent, passionate Arsenal fans, do you think making do you think us coming to a team, to a player and telling them you could win the Champions League with Arsenal is a real selling point when we haven't done it at all? We've got one final
Okay,
in our history.
how about this?
Why did Sesko reject us then? Why did his teammate reject us?
If you were to choose between one of the two, yeah, Havertz or Jesus, which one would you take?
Right now, of course, Havertz, because Havertz has been on better form, 100%.
So you take Havertz. So what
Right
if
now.
Jesus was sold and we bought a starter striker?
Then Havertz has to go on the bench.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And Havertz would sit on the bench.
So
where do you go now?
Oh my God.
So where do we go now?
Wait. I've already said from the start of the season, I want us to get a striker because I don't trust Havertz. I've already said that. But right now, as things stand, right now, Jesus
So if we go in
is
January
the best,
and get a striker,
and we sell Jesus 100%, oh my God, I'll celebrate. As long as we get like a world-class striker.
Is that not the thing that I said at the start, though? Guys,
no, but you said he's dead food. You said he's dead food.
I said
he's dead food.
Okay, halas. Ignore the dead food comment because you're sticking.
That's
on
the
that
only
one
comment. But that's the comment I was attacking you on.
Because he said people overreacting. They called him dead food. Yeah. And
yes.
And then he went on to say, and then I went on to say in a comment saying, you know what? I'd actually, if I was the board right now, I would sell him in January and get a new striker. And then he went, no. What are you talking about? And then he went into this whole thing. We have the best backup striker in the league.
Yes, we
and
do.
And that's how the whole thing started.
We do.
So now,
my reaction to you was mainly about the dead food thing. And I want to ask you this, and ask Arsenal fans in the comments as well. If Jesus resumes the form of 2 seasons ago, right? He might not. Maybe that form is gone forever. But let's assume he renewed, because everyone, if you believe the rumors and the reports and everything, all the crap that came out last year, apparently he was playing every game with pain. I don't know if he's done the surgery now. Apparently he's better. Arteta said his fitness is a lot better. If he resumes the form of 2 seasons ago, would you still want him sold? Just out of curiosity.
No.
Okay, so how do you know he might not come back to that form now?
Because I can see already, even now, he doesn't even give me a glimpse. He doesn't even give me a glimpse of him being what he was, bro. It doesn't even look like he's on his way back. You know how sometimes he'll show you, oh, you know what? In one game, he was actually okay. He was actually good. He didn't even show me that.
Last season, he had some games where he was good.
I'm talking about this season, bro. When he's done this whole kumbaya speech and
but
said,
when
he done this whole kumbaya speech and said, "Oh, I'm gonna regain my top spot and take the starting spot from Havertz by January."
So the League Cup game was the end. That's it.
And
that's judging him on one game.
And the Atalanta game, where he was given chances, and instead of trying to find positions to be useful in, this guy was just a mess. And anytime we did try to progress the ball forward, he'd get in the way.
Look, I agree. Listen, I agree. In my opinion, that I don't think he's done. I'm gonna say this. I don't think he's done. I don't think he's dead. I think if he can reclaim the form of 2 seasons ago, then I would want to keep him. But I want to keep him in the team, but I don't think he's as bad as people are making him seem. Like, you can criticize him each game. Like, I've criticized him. You didn't even ask me who played better. I still came out and said I think Jesus had a bad game. But I still think sometimes we take it too far, like the dead food comment and all that stuff. Yeah, I know people have said Duran, fair enough. Guru said Fulkrug. I haven't seen Fulkrug in West Ham yet to be like, oh, Fulkrug is great.
big up to Hussam and Mo who done the raid. Big up MHF raid.
Big up, yeah. Big
Respect
up,
to everybody who
Osam
is
and
in here,
Mo.
man. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Yeah, listen, man. We're trying to reach 2K, man. So if you could help me, that will be brilliant, man. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Listen,
This is
enough of this.
just
Enough
one
of
last
this
comment,
dead
last thing, because
conversation.
Akhtar mentioned this and I love this, yeah?
Plus.
He's like, we will not get a world-class striker this January. Akhtar, I agree. I don't think Arsenal are going to go this January and buy a world-class striker because the reality is Gyökeres, I don't think will join in Jan. I'm not the biggest fan, but fair enough. He's obviously got a big liking, a big following.
You're
I
not the
don't think
biggest fan of Gyökeres? Oh my
yeah. I
god.
mean, no. I don't have anything against him, but I
Oh
haven't watched him enough to give an
god.
assessment. Because for me, highlights don't tell me enough about a striker, in my opinion. Like,
Mother, just
I need
watch
to
him in the
watch like
champion.
how will I watch him in the Champions League when there are other bigger games going on?
Bro, I was watching him while we were playing, bro.
I have a feeling Saad is lying, but anyways, it is what it is.
Well, like, I had the watch along on, bro, and I was like, oh,
Okay, fair.
Gyökeres just
Yeah,
scored.
but you
Bro,
have an
four guys around
invested...
him in the Champions League. Four guys around him. Four defenders around him.
Fair.
Bro, the guy turned around and found that right corner, bro. He didn't
I
even
just
look, bro.
don't think this whole season I'll have time to watch Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League when there are other bigger games going on. That's just my opinion.
Bakir is
But
still
but my
dreaming, bro. Bakir is still dreaming.
I would
Why the dream is still there?
I'm still with
bro.
I'm still
That's gone.
I'm still in my opinion of 2 seasons ago when we had the argument with Saad. I'm not a biggest fan of Tony. I want Isak. I want, even though he's gone to Galatasaray, I want Osimhen. These are the kind of strikers I think make a massive impact in our team. And Havertz definitely drops on the bench then and becomes an impact sub. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll get either one of them. So I agree with Akhtar. We need to keep Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Listen, I do want to move from Jesus, and I want to quickly speak about the main man in the team for us last night, and that is the youngster himself, Ethan Nwaneri, bro. Now, when I tell you I have a feeling about this guy, bro, I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling about this guy, bro. He just looks so technical. He looks so comfortable. Like, you could look at even Miles Lewis Skelly. Like, Miles Lewis Skelly is very comfortable as well, but you can see the difference between him and Miles Lewis Skelly, bro. They're completely different. Like, you could see he's very comfortable in playing at high speeds. When the tempo of the game is very quick, he can handle it. Even when he came on against Tottenham, bro, he nearly put Saka through. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's very good at handling high pressure situations, which I rate, bro. I really rate. But I understand that he's still a youngster, of course. I'm not going to completely overrate him, but listen, I have a good feeling about this guy, to be honest. What's your thoughts on his performance yesterday, man?
Yeah, look, he obviously man of the match. He had an amazing performance. I like the way he dribbles in tight spaces, and he's got, I don't think he's like blinding quick, but he's got decent pace for a midfielder. You can tell he's comfortable playing in the attacking mid position a lot more than right wing where he's played. I think he came off the bench for one game there, but I think the exaggeration where people said he can take over Odegaard's spot over the next 2 months until Odegaard's back, I think is insane because he's lacking a major quality, and that is passing the ball. I think a couple of times, speaking of Jesus, there was one time when he made a very good run and he was yelling at Ethan Nwaneri to give him the through ball, and he didn't. I think there were other moments as well where he could have slotted someplace too, but he didn't look for that. So he's clearly lacking that. He's clearly lacking that quality in my opinion. But again, he's on 17.
Is that the vision to see the pass before they even ask for it? Because that's
vision to see the pass, and even vision to see the pass and even execute on the pass, like not just to see it, obviously. But look, in the end, it's he's 17. He's got so much time to improve on that. Things like improving your passing ability and your passing vision like comes a lot more with experience. So I think he will get that. I definitely would not start him though in our Premier League games. I don't think he's ready for that. I don't think he's.
Start him against Leicester.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would continue with that same experiment of either Jesus Havertz or Trossard Havertz in as the front two. Especially in a team against a team like Leicester, where we're sure to dominate possession, we're sure to have most of the chances and stuff, barring another red card, which you never know could happen.
Okay, if another red card happens, I'm gonna break my monitor, bro.
You know, it's funny. I said that before the City game, if you remember. I'm like, barring a red card, like I think we'll do it. And look, we got a red card. Like, it's so annoying. But yeah, like I think we'll dominate Leicester, so I wouldn't want Nwaneri starting that game. I think Trossard and Havertz is the front two, or Jesus as Havertz. I think would be a serious threat, and we would dominate. And
I think for that performance, I don't think he deserves to start, but I do think he deserves to be brought on maybe at the 60th minute. Bring him on. We should be
Depending on the
comfortable
game.
by then, and if we are comfortable by then, and we've scored a couple of goals, 60th minute, bring him on. Even at half time, you can bring him at half time. Half time, actually
Mm.
no, 60th minute. I don't like to bring on players at half time because I like to wait out the team and see how they're handling us in the second half or how they attack us in the second half to see whether what players are needed. Do you know what I mean? So 60th minute, I think he deserves to come in. And yeah, I think he could do very well. I think he could do very, very well, man. Yeah, he's a young player, but you can see, man, he's definitely got good technical ability on the ball. His off the ball work is very good, but you know what? I think his passing does need a bit of a bit of. I think his passing does need a bit of improvement. However, I think that can come over time. He just needs to play a bit more with the first team. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I think that's what needs to happen. But let's not go over the top, and let's not guys. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Somebody's beefing.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah, yeah. Like
What's
guys,
happened?
mods,
What's
please.
happened?
Like,
If anybody's
yeah, I think,
beefing anybody, if somebody said something mad, I beg somebody just like ban them or like what is going on?
or just like guys, let's calm it down. Let's try to keep it on the football. I think there's something homophobic on. I didn't even read what the comment was, to be honest. But yeah,
I
let's
don't.
let's let's keep it football, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Um,
just looking. Bro, whoever said something, guys, can somebody ban them, bro, please?
yeah,
Anyway,
I like I saw Don said that someone got timeout, so I hopefully that's
mm,
that's that's it. But yeah,
big up.
um,
Big up to Rahul who says, I think Aiden Heaven is impressive. To me, he always stands out when I see him play. For a centre back, he's techie, man. Yeah, listen, that's the thing. A lot of these players, by the way, I don't know if everybody knows this. Yeah, the goalkeeper that played in goal yesterday, Jack Porter, he was a
youngest ever.
midfielder. He was a
What?
midfielder at 11. He was a
Really?
midfielder at 11 and went
Damn.
into goal. And then as soon as he went as a goalkeeper, 4 months later, Arsenal scouted him, bro, and brought him in as a goalkeeper. I don't
Hmm.
know how, but the thing is, having a goalkeeper that was a midfielder, at least you can try and holster that passing ability, bro, and just try and improve it a bit more. Then he can be made for playing out the back. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to do, bro. And I feel like a lot of our players are techie, but there's a lot of players. There's a lot of players that are techie. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of players that are techie. You just need to make sure that they can not get too gassed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let them get too gassed. Don't let them believe in their hype. But listen, I think Aiden Heaven is very good. He definitely got a future, but we need to see a bit more of him. Do you know what I mean? We only saw him in the preseason, so we definitely need to see a bit more of him. Um, but there's a lot of them that can ball, man. There's a lot of these academy kids that can ball in our academy. So I'm happy. I am happy. Um, um, I'm happy for everything that's happening with these guys. And by the way, Miles Lewis Skelly is someone who we should not forget to talk about, bro. Him at left back, defensively solid, going forward, was overlapping, technical on the ball, beautiful. It was brilliant.
By the way, even Joshua Nichols as a right back, I thought he was doing really well that game. I know
First,
again it's only
first,
Bolton, but
first
like
30 minutes, he looked a bit shaky, bro.
yeah, but he
He
grew
was
in the
he
game
was he
really
was
well,
all
bro.
over the place. But second half, definitely improved.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah, yeah,
improved in the second
yeah.
half and got control of it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I want. If you come into a game, yeah, if you come into a game and you don't start particularly too well, but then you manage to bring back that form and improve on it, that's what I need to see. I need you to make the improvement. Do you know what I mean? I need you to not lower your level or lower your confidence or lose your confidence completely as soon as you drop a stinker in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. You need to come. And did you see one thing that Nichols done yesterday? Yeah, which, bro, the thought of the thinking, I was behind, but the execution was shit. Now, I'm not gonna drill him for the execution, bro. I'm not gonna grill him for that because grilling a kid for execution, he's a kid. Do you know what I mean? So I expect him as an 18-year-old to be rough around the edges. However, I don't know if you saw that ball that he was trying to put through. He tried to put a ball through to Jesus and it got blocked by one of the players.
Yeah,
But just for
yeah,
him to see that pass and to
yeah,
see Jesus making that run was brilliant. You can see that he's somewhat of a how can I say this? He gave me. I'm not trying to compare him to Trent, but Trent does that a lot, bro. Where Trent can
yeah,
see that pass, and Trent has the skill to be able to make that pass. The kid doesn't have the skill to make that pass, so he's not Trent, of course. But at least he's looking at balls and trying to looking at the forwards and what their runs they're making. He can try and become like even 10, 15, 20% of what Trent is, bro. That's brilliant. Because
yeah, yeah,
because if you can get that ability going forward that Trent has, that is generational. That is world class if you can get that. But yeah, no, definitely it was against Bolton. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And their fans were going crazy. Apparently they were singing Johnny Stones or something like that in the stadium. It's very weird. I swear Man City and them are rivals, but I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Um but anyway, let's move on. And let's speak about the upcoming games. And obviously, go ahead.
Before we do
Go
that,
ahead, bro.
I need to
Go ahead.
speak about something, sad, because you're a fraud. Like I expected a lot more from you, and I was watching a show about the Mo's Judge Mo's show, Rivals Rumble. This was like a week ago. I think you were there in the show, and I just want to address something because it's been going on a lot, like in the last few days, and I thought, you know what, this is the best time to talk about it. How
Mhm.
everyone has been criticizing Arsenal for the way we've been playing, the way we've been having less possession.
Mm.
And one thing that was mentioned on Rivals Rumble, and which is so funny about, they spoke about how, I mean, remember you had that argument with Will where he was saying you parked the bus, we parked the bus against Tottenham, we parked the bus against Brighton, and then you mentioned, oh, Inter Milan parked the bus as well, and he said no, they didn't, right?
Yes.
He's like, no, Inter Milan didn't park the bus. You
Because I
can't
was
compare
using
the two.
because I was using his argument or I was using his
Yeah,
logic, I think.
and the funny thing is with like, because I was watching that, it was just so hilarious. He responded to you saying, yeah, but it's not just about possession, it's about where you have possession on the pitch. Remember that he said that where you have possession on the pitch, that's the difference.
Mm.
So here's the logic, because this insane notion that people think Arsenal are going to have the same low possession in every single game this season is just mad. Yeah, so I'm going to say a couple of things on that. The first thing is, he said, oh, it's about where you have possession. Do you know that 52% of the possession of the Man City and Inter Milan game was Inter Milan's defensive third? So for 52% of the total possession of that game, the ball was in the defensive third of Inter Milan, right? But apparently they don't park the bus. They didn't park the bus that game. Arsenal against Spurs, where he said we parked the bus, 62% of the possession was in the middle side of the pitch or the Tottenham defensive third. So how on earth did we park the bus against Spurs if 62% of the possession of the ball was either in the middle of the pitch or their defensive third, but Inter Milan didn't park the bus against Man City when 52% of the possession of the ball was in the defensive third of Inter Milan? I think people are genuinely waffling. Yesterday I was watching the Rivals Rumble again, and he said some crap like, oh, I think Mo asked him, do you think Arsenal will play like this all season? It's just based on the rivals they've played. He's like, yes, based on the evidence of the teams they played and how they've played, yes, absolutely, they will play possession like that. Are you mad? Are you mad? The teams we played this season, Brighton, first of all, anyone who doesn't know this, Arsenal fans will know this, but the rivals that don't know this, we never have more possession against Brighton ever. Over the last 3-4 seasons, they always have more possession than us. Last season, we beat them home and away. We smashed them home and away 2-0 and 3-0. Our possession was 48% at our ground and 42% at theirs. The season before that, when we smashed them 4-2 at their ground, we had like 34, 36, 37% possession that game. Right? So Brighton is not a good example. And he referenced City and Spurs. But last season, would you say that we parked the bus last season, Saad, for majority of the season? Would you say Arsenal parked the bus? That was their strategy last season.
Oh, I'm sitting on mute. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering, like, what the hell's going on? Yeah.
No.
Well, guess what? Last season against Spurs, we had
We had less
30 something
possession.
percent possession.
But
Against City, we also had 20, 30 something percent possession last season. But nobody in their right mind
you,
will say that we parked the bus last season in
mm,
majority of our games. People need
you
to
see,
relax, especially. Sorry, go ahead.
the thing is, yeah, I understand you're going off on a rant about this, yeah, and I can understand it. I can understand it, and the thing is, I was having arguments at work today, and one of my friends that I work with is a Tottenham fan, the other one is a Chelsea fan, and they were speaking about the dark arts, yeah. So, firstly, I look over to my Chelsea guy, my Chelsea friend, who I work with, and I was like, hold on a minute. You're Chelsea. Why are you telling me about the dark arts? You invented the dark arts, Yachi. You brought the dark arts to the Premier League, bro. The dark arts were you, man. With Jose Mourinho, bro. He knew how to have you guys doing the dark arts. By the way, apparently there's a yellow card in the red
No,
card.
there's
Sorry,
a
in the
red
Spurs
card.
games.
Yeah, Dragusin, 7th minute.
Is it a penalty or what's going on, bro?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Tash,
I said,
go ahead, finish, then I'll respond to Tash.
yeah. I said that you guys, Chelsea were known for this. Chelsea were known for defensive football, and they were known for using the dark arts to get past in games, to get through in games. We know this. We know this. However, all of these guys that are sitting here talking about dark arts, all of these guys that are sitting here talking about this and that and this and that and this and that. Are you parked the bus? Are you using the dark arts? Oh, you're scoring from corners. It's just salt, bro. And I can't
100%.
lie, I'm just drinking rivals' tears because they're sitting here bitching about my team. The only reason why you're bitching at my team about parking the bus and about doing this and about doing that is because if your team done it, you would get fuck all out the game. You'd get smacked 5-0, bro. And then be trotting on to the next one. Oh, it's okay, we'll get them next year. By the way,
Yeah,
guys,
so
I know what racial slur what homophobic slur was said. Guys, let's just leave it out with all that shit, yeah? Let's just move on. Everybody just say sorry to everybody. Khalas, and let's just move on, bro.
okay,
Wallahi, please.
so Tash, I need to respond to you because Tash mentioned here, oh, why was the team bus on the Etihad then? Right? And he's like, Ash, just own it. You guys play defensive and park the bus, no shame in it. You don't see Nottingham fans complaining. Okay, so I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure you're being
God.
sarcastic, Tash. I'm pretty sure you're just trying. This is just
He is
tongue in cheek. But for in case you have such little brain cells that you can't comprehend it, I'll explain it to you. Just in case just in case you're not being sarcastic, and in case you're being serious. If you're being sarcastic, ignore what I'm going to say next. Yeah. For starters, you can be talking to me about why we parked the bus at the Etihad when you guys got smashed 5-0 the last time you guys got a red card there, right?
Park the bus.
We
Attempted.
parked the bus and got a freaking result because we had 10 men. If we didn't have 10 men, we would have gone and won that game, right? Secondly, you say that, oh, you guys play defensive. How have we played defensive when, as I said, the same teams we played defensive against this season are the same teams we played defensive against last season? Go check it out. Spurs away, City away, and Brighton. We had less possession against all of these teams. So why on earth are people saying, oh, yeah, but you're playing defensive? But these are the same teams. How about you wait till we play Leicester next? How about you wait till we play Southampton? How about you wait till we play Bournemouth? Then you will see and understand if we play a defensive game. We're playing the exact same way we played last season. And this is why and another criticism that these guys have been giving us, which I see everywhere, and I'm just so baffled by it. Why are people saying we have a weak attack? We have the second, or maybe at worst case scenario, the third best attack in the league, in my opinion. Worst case scenario, third best, but I would argue second. This same attack broke Arsenal's record in the Premier League for goals scored 2 consecutive seasons, last year and the year before. What's changed? We have 1 goal less than last season at this stage, even though last season our first 5 games were a lot easier than than these 5 games. This season we've played Villa away, which we lost last season, by the way. We played City away, and we played Spurs away. So how are people telling me our attack is weaker? Our attack is pretty good. Our attack is super solid, and we have Jesus. I know people don't rate Jesus and Sterling and Trossard, but I think that's a very, very good backup to have to your starting 11. I don't know. I think people just go over the board like crazy. I think people are rattled, and I understand why the big six rivals could be rattled. This is, for those who don't know this number. So, Ansar, this might surprise you. I don't know if you've seen this.
Yeah,
In
go
the
ahead,
Premier
bro.
League, in the Premier League, this is our record against the big six
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
I've
Premier
seen
League.
that.
Man City, 0 wins in 3 games, right? One defeat and 2 draws. Liverpool, 0 wins in 4 games, 2 defeats, 2 draws. Spurs, 0 wins in 5 games. Yeah, that's I think 1 draw and 4 defeats. Chelsea, same thing, 0 wins in 5 games. Again, same thing, I think 1 draw, 4 defeats. And last was United, 0 wins in the last 3 games. I think we won all 3 of them. Of course, rivals are rattled by us because we're
Mm.
different now. They struggle to come and play against us. And all these people who come and like bite when they hear rivals say, "Oh yeah, your attack sucks," and Arsenal fans feeding them and saying, "Yeah, our attack is not that great." It's just insane. And this is again another example of just a brain dead banner or war a league title for Arsenal. Do you win the league in September? The last I checked, it's won in May. So how about you come and speak in May? But to criticize the team now for the way we are progressing and the way we're
Makes
playing
no
football and
sense.
the way it makes zero sense. It makes
Yeah,
zero sense. Especially when people come up with baseless facts like you parked the bus. How the hell did we park the bus? It's just mad, bro. It's just for me, it's just insane.
yeah,
It's just insane.
yeah. Anyway, listen, let's get on to the prediction side of it. And we're gonna do previews for 2 games. We need to preview the let me stop this freaking game because I don't know why my computer can't handle it. My computer can't handle when I'm streaming a game, and realistically I could just play it on the TV. So I don't know why I'm trying to stream it. I'm trying to be all flexy like this for no reason. We're gonna preview 2 games. We're gonna preview the Arsenal game, but first I want to go to a juicy game. The
Hmm.
first game of the weekend.
Hmm.
Manchester City away at St James's Park. Let's discuss that, bro. What are your thoughts on that game? Obviously, unlucky for them, they're missing Rodri now, which means this is the official first game that we're gonna see of how Pep's gonna try and work around that now because he didn't have Rodri as an option. Before
Hmm.
he was there, they knew eventually he was gonna come in. However, now let's see how they react because Rodri is a massive miss.
Yeah, of
I know
course.
people are trying to say we're favorites and that because no, we're not. But even though we're not favorites, bro, Rodri is a massive miss for these man. So how are they gonna react to that? Let's see. But how do you think the game's gonna go, my bro?
Yeah, I mean, look, he is obviously a big miss, but I said this on most channel because he asked, "Oh, now that Rodri's out, is that advantage Arsenal?" And I said no, even though yes, he's one of the best in the world and all that. But the reason I don't think it's advantage Arsenal is because I rate the person I fear the most at City is not Rodri, it's not Haaland, it's not KDB, it's Pep, and Pep has shown time and time and time again when he's lost Gundogan, obviously 2 seasons ago, when he's lost Aguero or David Silva or Sane or Mane, sorry, not Mane, or Sterling, he's always adapted. He's always created a new system. He's always found a way for them to continue playing as if these guys were never there. Um, and I think the fact that they won all their games without Rodri this season, compared to what happened last season where they couldn't win a single
Mm.
game without Rodri, it proves that he's probably found a way and he's adapted to having Rodri not available in the team. And look, when something that bad and that glaring of a flaw is there in their team last season, and that is Rodri's absence means they collapse, it's obvious that he was going to fix it at some point, which he clearly has, in my opinion, at this point. Um, so I don't think there will be a drop off. I think they will continue performing well. I think they'll continue getting results and winning games. Um, and if they were going to end the season with like 94, 95 points, I think they will still end up finishing the season with the same points tally with or without Rodri. Now,
Mm.
with that being said, I think this Newcastle game, obviously, it is difficult. With or without Rodri, they would 100% have gone there and struggled and had a tough fight. Last season, if you remember, they were losing 2-1, and I think they only ended up winning the game because of Kevin De Bruyne. The guy came off the bench, I think, scored a very, very good goal, a De Bruyne-esque kind of goal, and then gave a beautiful assist to Oscar Bob, who obviously rounded the keeper, ended up scoring. So even with Rodri last season and them being at very good form, they still struggled last season. Um, I do think they'll struggle a little bit this game, though, again. Um,
Mm.
and while I rate Pep highly, and I think he's the greatest manager of all time, I think he will figure things out without Rodri. But I think there
Mm.
might be like a 1 or 2 game hiccup where, like, if this was like Leicester or Southampton or even Crystal Palace, I would have said it doesn't matter if Rodri's not there, they'll get the win. But because it's Newcastle, it's the first game without Rodri starting. I mean,
Mm.
after Rodri's injury announcement, obviously. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's the one game maybe where they might have a little bit of trouble adapting to that new system and going to St. James Park. We know that they make it physical.
Mm.
They're very aggressive. They're good on the counter. They've got pace with Harvey Barnes and Gordon and all that. And obviously Isak is one of the best strikers in the league. So I do think they'll have some struggle, but I wouldn't rule out a City win, to be honest. Like, I think they have so much quality. Like, I would not be surprised if they end up coming back with a comfortable win. I
Yeah.
do hope they do us a favor for sure. We need Newcastle to do us a massive favor, and get that 3 points against Man City. But I don't know. Like, it's very, very tricky. I think they'll get a
You,
draw, to be honest.
mm. Yeah, you know what? Listen, I think Newcastle haven't started the way. Listen, we spoke about this already, and I don't think Newcastle have started particularly well. I don't.
Hmm.
However, I do know that those players, anytime they play Man City, it seems like they're hyped up for the game, bro. They like the big fixture, and them both. They both have Arab owners, right? They both have Saudi
Yeah, I
owners.
mean, not Saudi. Man
Uh,
City's UAE, Sheikh
Man
Mansour, and
City, yes, and then Newcastle Saudi.
Newcastle is Saudi. Yeah, the
Yeah.
PIF.
So they obviously have both are Arab owners. So there's obviously competition there, bro. You know what I mean? It's like that's how it feels, bro. It feels like Al Hilal versus
Al
Al
Ain.
Ittifaq, bro, Al Ain or something, bro. You know what I
No,
mean? It's
Al Tefaq is also a Saudi club, bro. You need, you
listen,
need to brush
the
up on your Arab knowledge.
no, but I'm just
I'm
saying that
kidding. I'm kidding.
whatever
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
rivalries
yeah.
that are there. I don't watch
Yeah,
Saudi league, bro, so I don't know what the rivalries
I
are.
know, I
You know what
know.
I mean? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
There you are. Why are you trying to call me out like as if I'm
No,
supposed to
no,
know the
no,
rivalry?
because Al Ittifaq and Al Hilal are both Saudi clubs. You need to pick one Saudi club and one UAE club because City is owned by UAE.
Okay,
You
yeah.
should you should say Al
Listen, you know
Jazeera
what?
because
You know what,
City
guys?
own Al Jazeera. So
Guys,
yeah.
listen. I didn't know I
But no,
was getting a freaking lesson.
I just noticed you're wearing G Star, and there's someone whose name is G Star in the comment. I don't know if that's like a
Big up G
coincidence.
Star, man. Big up G Star, man. But yeah, listen. There's obviously a rivalry there, bro. So they seem like they're both on it, bro. Whenever they come up against each other, and I think that's
Hmm.
because of the ownerships. You know what I mean? They just get you know what I mean, too into it, bro. We know Arabs are into their football, bro. Arabs are into their football, bro. Football is mad out there, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's the number one sport. Everybody watches it. Um, so I definitely think this is going to be a mad game, and it
Yeah.
always is with Newcastle, especially at St James's Park. I feel like when City go there, they know it's going to be a difficult game. They know it's going to be a challenge.
Hmm.
However, what I will say, in regards to us, in regards to Man City, and then yeah, sorry, this freaking game is Karabag are the worst team on the transition, bro. Karabag are shit.
I'm gonna
They're
put
the
the game on.
worst team ever, bro. They are the worst team in existence on this whole planet. They are worse than freaking Luton Town, bro. And fair play to Luton Town. That's the disrespect to Luton Town, actually, because Luton Town gave it a good go. But they're worse than Sheffield United. That's how bad they are. They're worse than Sheffield United. Fuck Karabag and fuck their whole fan base, and freaking
Oh
and, and
my
and
god.
everybody that's following them because they clearly don't like the standards and they clearly don't have standards. Anyway, let's go back. Actually, you know what? Let me not say fuck their fan base. Big up their fans, but fuck their players on the pitch, bro, because their players are utter dog shit. Anyway, let's quickly go over to the Man City game. Um, listen, I do think that Newcastle could get a win here, man. I think there's going to be an upset. I think
Hmm.
that this could be a 2-1, maybe a 3-2. It's going to be one goal. They're going to win by one goal, and it's gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go to Newcastle. Now maybe that's more me going with wishful thinking and hopium, as Mo says. Yeah, but listen, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. If they drop points, I'm here for it, man. Inshallah, we can just do our job. We have to do our job, bro, because we're playing straight after, bro. If they lose points or they drop points, we have to capitalize straight away, bro. Yeah, we're the next game up. So, listen,
We should
I
ask
just,
them.
yeah, I think MCFC cry me 15 River Hassam. Listen, broski. You saying you're losing, yeah, akhi, that's not enough,
That's
man.
mad. A City fan having such little faith against freaking Newcastle and saying we're losing. Bruh, how could you come with so much chest in the comments before that and then you come and say we're gonna lose? Bruh, are you Rodri FC? Is that what it is? Are you Rodri FC? I actually think most comment is way more is more likely than Newcastle winning the game. I think it's more likely that City wins 5-1 than Newcastle winning that game, in my opinion. I do think it'll be a draw, but if I had to pick like one, like it's just insane now.
What happened last season, bro? When they came to the St
St.
James's
James Park.
Park.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
man.
losing 2-1, and then
Yeah,
Kevin.
exactly.
Wait,
And
wait, wait,
Kevin De
but they
Bruyne
won.
came in. Is Kevin De Bruyne available though? Kevin De Bruyne is not
He is.
available now.
What do you mean he's not available? Of course, why wouldn't he be available?
No, he's still injured, bro.
Yeah,
In
but
in, in
Pep didn't
Pep's
say.
last
Pep didn't.
in Pep's last press conference, he said Kevin De Bruyne is still weeks out. He's still a few weeks out, but he
No,
is
he
he is.
didn't. They
Yes, go to
asked
the.
him. They asked him about Watford. He's like, no, it's too early for Watford. And then when he asked him about Newcastle, he said they'll have to assess or something like that. Like, by the way, even if he doesn't, if KDB also doesn't play, then fair enough. I think I can hear
There
the
we go.
Newcastle,
Man City
but even
FC Cry is telling me KDB is not available.
yeah, but he also said we're losing Saad. Like, I don't know what if it's serious
Okay,
or not. To be
Carlos,
honest, I
Carlos.
don't know if I can take him seriously.
Listen, big
His
up
name is
MCFC
Crimea River
Cry.
or something. Like, I don't know.
Brother, tweet me with the where you saw this that KDB is not available. Anyway,
By
listen,
the way,
I
did you
think
hear the comments he made though about the League Cup? He said we're not going to take the League Cup seriously.
who said that?
Pep, I think yesterday,
Oh
or
yeah.
he's like, I'm not going to take it seriously. He said, we're going to be playing. See, bro, that's I told you. Even managers, like all managers, don't rate this tournament.
No. That's just Pep. Everybody
No,
wants
not
to
just
win it,
Pep.
man.
No,
Everybody wants
Klopp
to
and
win it.
Arteta and all don't rate it. What do you mean?
What? Just because they played their kids in this one fixture, bro?
Obviously, if you start your second team, that means you don't rate the competition.
No,
Would you start the kids in the Champions League?
It's because you want to utilize your squad.
Why do you want to utilize the squad in the League Cup? Why do you not utilize the squad in the Premier League or the Champions
No,
League?
because that's the game that's available at the time to utilize the squad, bro. You have multiple games. You have the games that you're playing week in week out in the Premier League, and then
So
you have
why
the
do we
game
not start?
in the League
So why
Cup
do we not
that comes
start the
during the
main
week.
team? So can I ask you a question, Saad? Why do we not start the main team against Bolton and then start the same team that started yesterday against Leicester?
You know what? Yeah.
And guys,
You
one
know
thing I've
what?
noticed
Yeah.
about
No,
Saad, yeah, it's
hold
so
on.
beautiful.
Because
When you've caught Saad, yeah, when he's
no,
looking
no,
away
no.
like this, yeah, and then he's asked a question, he's like, he's got no answer. He does that smile and he turns back.
You know
He's like,
what?
"Shit,
Listen.
I need to think quickly. I need to pretend like I'm looking away so I can think of an answer. Bruh, come on.
Listen. The thing is, yeah, that is at the manager's discretion. That is the manager's opinion. That is the manager's decision whether he wants to do that or not. But the manager chose to do that for that game. So do you know what I mean? We're not in the manager's head.
All managers choose to do it in the League Cup. Stop hyping it up, Saad.
No, but I
Stop
still
hyping it
rate
up.
it. I still rate it as a trophy anyway. The
Yeah,
managers
that's
might
fair.
not rate it, and you're such a piece
Yeah,
of
that was
shit.
so bad.
You
That
are
was
such a
so bad.
piece of shit. And look, he's gonna score now, and he's offside
That
because
was
of you,
so bad. I just saw that.
Juninho. Juninho, you fake Brazilian piece of shit.
No, it wasn't
Anyway.
Juninho, bro. It was the guy passing the ball. Juninho made the run. He should have got the through ball. But to be honest, Mickey Van de Ven.
Oh my god. Oh.
They missed. Brendan Johnson.
Anyway, let's quickly go over to the Arsenal game versus Leicester. What's your thoughts on that
Yeah,
one?
my thoughts are, as you know, all rivals are saying, we're going to park the bus against Leicester. We're going to have like 25-30% possession because that's what Arsenal do this season. We just play park the bus kind of game. That's our style, apparently. We're now Tony Pulis football. So, we're going to park the bus and we're going to and if we don't get a single corner that game, there's absolutely no chance we win. Absolutely zero chance we beat Leicester City if we don't have a corner, because that's just who we are right now. Leicester are scary, as Domsey has said. 37-year-old Vardy, I think, could score a hat trick against us if we don't park the bus. So I think that's
Yeah,
how it'll go. It's just
yeah.
I'm
Big
obviously
up
like
Dom
just kidding,
C.
but
Big up Dom C, man, because he's spitting the truth right here, bro. Leicester are scary, bro.
yeah, yeah,
So
hundred percent.
big up to. We're gonna have to be defensively on point that game, man. Honestly, bro.
Look,
Otherwise,
jokes aside, I think we'll smash them. I think we'll
oh, do
absolutely
you?
rinse them.
Wow.
Oh my god, bro! I Because right now I think we've been playing such difficult games. I don't think the team is gonna come out of that mindset. I think they're still gonna be of the mindset that we need to play the game seriously, and I think because of that we're gonna destroy Leicester.
Anytime,
Um,
anytime I hear the team name Leicester, bro, do you know what I think of? Welbeck! Oh man, I
95th minute,
died.
yeah.
I died, bro. I
I
swear I
hate that
died
memory. I
and
hate
I
that
came
memory.
back to life, bro. I was just, bro. I might have stopped breathing from screaming so loud, bro. Like it's crazy.
I hate that memory. I can't stand it, bro. Because we literally lost the next game at home to Swansea and the game after against United 3-2 against one of the worst United teams of all time, if you remember. And we lost the league over
Yes, of
there. It
course I
was
remember. Of
just so
course I
annoying.
remember. Of course I
It
remember.
was such a bad memory.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Thanks
anyways,
for
yeah, look, I think
thanks
we
for
I think
not
we'll
thanks for letting me just remember the good time, and then it reminded me of the time bro. Wallahi, this guy is such a fraud, bro.
but yeah, but look,
Such a fraud.
I think we'll smash them. I think he needs to start the same team that started against Man City. Now that
Mm.
Trossard is available, obviously.
That
Um,
back line, that back line.
the backline for sure. I don't know if Timber will be fit. Hopefully, he is fit.
Well,
Uh,
apparently between Timber, obviously Calafiori's fit. We know he played.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Between Timber and between Timber and Raya, them two, they don't know if they're going to be available. They're
Yeah, I'm
saying
not
they're
that worried
saying that
about
it's
Raya because Neto's there.
no, but I think Raya's needed, bro, just in case.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Vardy likes to have these weird moments where he just run at people and get a shot off, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I know Vardy's like old guys, but Vardy can still hit the ball, bro. Do you know what I mean? Vardy can
Yeah,
still score
of
a goal.
course.
He's still got a goal in him, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't lose that striker instinct even when you get younger. Do you know what I mean? When you get older, sorry. So
Big up,
big up
Guru.
Guru, bro. Big up Guru. Big up, big up, big up.
Look,
Um,
I hear you, but I
Go
think
ahead,
Neto
man.
is good. I think Neto is good enough for this game. Maybe not
Mhm.
like a big game, but for this game, I think he's good enough to do a job at least and ensure that we don't lose. But for me, like I just want to see the other guys start. I want to see Trossard and Havertz start. I wouldn't mind like Jesus starting with Havertz, but I think Trossard
Mm.
he can do a good job there. I would start Martinelli on the left. I think he did really well in the first half against Man City. I'm not going to judge the second half on him because obviously we had the red card, but based on that half alone, I would say I start him. And obviously Saka on the right. So I don't know. I think we should be able to dominate that game. If
Yeah.
we get an early goal in, it changes the whole thing because Leicester come out a lot more and we're able to score a second, a third, and a fourth, hopefully. So yeah, and look, right now we need to start building our goal difference because I know it didn't come into play last season, but there's a chance it could come into play this season, right? If we go toe to toe with Man City towards the till the end,
Mm.
we need that goal difference to make sure we are to be as good as it was last year. And for that, obviously, we need to bang some teams like the way we did
Mm.
last season. So this is a very very good game for us to get like
Mm.
4 or 5 goals in.
Andre is saying I think this is going to be the lineup: Neto, Saliba, Gabriel, White, and Calafiori, Ethan Nwaneri, Party, and Rice. Oh, wait, hold on. What?
And then
Saka and
Saka,
Havertz.
Havertz, and Sterling.
Oh, and
Yeah, and
Sterling.
Sterling.
Why didn't I read the freaking bottom, bro? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saka, Havertz, and Sterling. You know what? I can't lie. I'm gonna
I
say
don't like that
something.
lineup.
I'm gonna say something, and Ash, don't get too gassed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ash might have been spitting about this Sterling thing because I know on the left he looks all right, but when he moved to the right side when Saka came off, yeah, and Sterling moved to the right side, bro, the runs that he makes are so different, bro. It's so easy for him to get in behind. Like it's just simple. And he's able to do it with such ease, and he gets in such dangerous positions when he's on that right side. Guys, I think Ash
Why
might
will
have
I
been
get too gassed?
because I finally admitted that you were right on one thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but
fair
I'm
enough.
always right. Like just because you
No,
admit
you're
it, now
not.
doesn't
You're
mean
not.
the
You're
other
not.
one's
You're
wrong.
not right. You're not right. You're not
I mean,
right.
I win with logic and
You've
facts.
been wrong. You've been wrong about many things, bro. Do you know what I mean? But
Name one.
anyway,
Name one. Name
brother,
one.
you've been wrong on many things.
Name one. Name
I
one. Because
need.
I
I
can
need
name
to
three things you were wrong about, but you cannot name one.
listen. I might not have good memory, but what I do have is my standards and my principles. Yeah, and I'm not gonna air out your dirty laundry out here on a
Bro,
stream, bro.
how is
Am
it
I
dirty
that guy?
laundry?
You're my friend. You're
How is
my
it
friend.
dirty laundry?
I'm not gonna sit here and air out your mistakes
I'll let you
on a
finish.
stream. Yeah,
How
you're
is
my
it dirty
friend.
laundry when the mistakes you're talking about are live on your show? How is it dirty
Listen,
laundry? It's public knowledge if it's true.
yeah, but maybe it wasn't. It wasn't realized at the time. So that's the reason
None.
why. But
There's
anyway,
zero secrets. But
um,
anyways, go.
regardless of that, Ash was spitting on that one. And he was right. Um, I do believe that Sterling is better on the right. That
Yeah.
now brings us to an issue of okay, now that he's better on the right, how do we get him onto the right without harming Saka's minutes? Do you know what
We
I mean?
don't. We just use them as a squad option. That's what he should be bought for. And I'm assuming that's why it's only a loan deal. Because if he was bought permanently, he would have come with expectations, right? Remember, this
Minutes.
deal only happened. Yeah, yeah,
Expectation.
expectations of minutes. Yeah. Remember, this
Yeah.
deal only happened because Maresca told him, "You are not playing for me at all this season." So he had to find a club, right?
Mm,
I don't want to use him as a starter at all in the Premier League or Champions League unless Saka is injured or unless it's a game like Ipswich at home and we feel like, you know what, we can afford to rest Saka this game and maybe bring him on in the second half. So we'll start Sterling. He shouldn't be starting any
mm,
other Premier League or Champions League game otherwise. Um, so for me, like if that's the case, then I'm not that concerned about
yeah.
how is he gonna get minutes and how do we accommodate him on the right. We don't need to accommodate him on the right. We have one of the best right wingers in the league. Probably not
Mm,
probably, definitely the second best right winger in the league. And we have very, very good left wingers in Martinelli and Trossard who compete with each other
mm,
and obviously will make sure the other's not complacent. So it is what it is. He just has to wait for his turn.
mm. By the way, Soreda, I think this is something that happened. So I see hella players nowadays, like their boots coming off. I think because the boots that they use now don't have laces
Laceless.
on them.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
fact that they're laceless boots, bro, it's much easier for them to just come off. Do you know what I mean? Andre coming back saying, Saad, what lineup do you think then? Um, for me, and I'll ask Ash this in a second, but my lineup that I would go with is permitting that Raya is available. I'd go Raya in goal. I
Mm.
would go with Timber, permitting that he's available as well. Ben White is not going to be available. They said that he's off now. He's injured. They're going to let him rest for a week or something, and then he's gonna slowly be brought back into the team because he's actually got an issue that he's been playing with since last season, guys. Since halfway through last season, this issue's been going on. Apparently, I've heard, and they haven't even let him have a rest, bro. He kept on playing because he said he wants to play. They play him. I've never seen something so fucking stupid in my life. That because a player said he wants to play, they let him play, even though he's not. He's got an issue, bro. Sometimes you have to say to the player, "No, we're gonna make a decision for you." Anyway, I'm gonna go with Timber at right back. I'm gonna go with Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiore at left back. The back line stays the same as Manchester City. Simple. The midfield, I'm gonna go with uh
Rice.
Party and
Partey.
Rice. Party and Rice, yeah, Party and Rice. Center attacking mid. I'm gonna go with
Don't say Nwaneri.
no.
Oh,
Habibi,
okay,
no.
fair.
No. I'm trying to figure out who I want. I wouldn't start Trossard. So I'm just trying to figure out who else I will start with instead
So
of
then
him.
there's only Jesus. There's no one else.
Okay, khalas, I'll start Jesus. I'll start Jesus at center attacking mid. Then in front of him, I will start Havertz, Saka, and uh, Sterling. I'll give Sterling a run out. I'll let him play in that game. I don't know if he's gonna play in that game because he
Wait, you
played the
said Havertz, Saka, and Sterling.
on the left.
But you just said Sterling is better on the right. Why would you start him on the
No, no,
left?
I know he's better on the right, but I still want to try him in a Premier League game around the rest of the better players to see how he plays. Let's see him
Why, when
playing.
we have two fit left wingers available?
Well, Trossard's
They
not going to
also are
play for him. If I was the manager, Trossard wouldn't even be in the squad.
Oh, stop it! No, come on, not today. What? Because of the
No,
red
no,
card
no.
against City?
Yes, of course,
Then why the hell
100%.
is Rice playing? Rice should be punished as well by that logic.
No, no. But the thing is, Rice made the mistake, yeah, and his one was a small touch, bro. The players knowing that, and then
Yeah, but
Trossard coming out and kicking it. Trossard coming out and kicking it
but
after
Trossard's
that whole
claim,
thing happened
but
is the
Trossard's
reason why.
claim, Trossard's claim, even though I don't believe him, but his claim was he didn't
We
hear
all
the
know.
whistle.
We
So if
all
he
know that he
sticks to,
heard. We all
yeah,
know that
yeah,
he
but
heard it. We all know that he heard it. And you and me said exactly the same thing.
so
Why
you
did he
wouldn't
turn
start him
around?
just because he kicked the ball. That's it. That's the
You and
reason.
me,
That's punishment.
you and me said the exact same thing. Why did he turn around straight away?
I agree. I agree. He definitely knew. He's lying. Obviously, no, I don't want to say he's definitely lying, but I think he's lying, right?
Yeah,
But
hundred
that
percent.
doesn't mean that doesn't mean that penalize him for it. That makes no sense. Like,
But no, no, because
What if Saka does something
in
similar? Would
big
you punish
games,
Saka?
in big yes, 100%. Punishment has to be, brother. These players have to learn to respect the rules, bro.
Punishment should
Yes,
be off the pitch, not
if the
on the
play
pitch.
if the players are on you, if the refs are on you already, why would you do something to make it happen again?
Goal.
Oh
Oh my
my
god!
god! Is that
How the hell did he
Juninho?
miss that?
What did I tell you about Juninho? Bro, I
Oh
told you,
my.
man. These guys are whack. These guys are whack. Oh my god. Spurs are the luckiest sons of bitches I've ever seen on this
What
earth.
the hell was
It's
that?
actually
What the hell was
fucked.
that?
Oh
Look,
my god.
I think I'm sorry, Saad. I think that logic doesn't make any sense at all. Like, especially when he probably is one of the best players to start for us to say like start Sterling. By the way, I would not even start Sterling ahead of Martinelli right now. Like that's because
Ooh, would
Martinelli
you
had a
not?
very
Wow.
because Martinelli had a good game against City in the first half.
Oh,
I
here we
don't
go.
think the
Here
right
we go. Martinelli had a good game, yeah, guys.
in the first
Guys,
half. In the first half. In the first half.
what did he tell me? What did he tell me? Just a while ago, just a couple of games ago, it was
I'll let you dig
Martinelli's
your own
finished.
grave again. Go ahead.
Just a couple of games ago, it was Martinelli's finished. Martinelli's this, Martinelli's that. Now all
Wait,
of
wait,
a
wait, wait,
sudden,
wait, 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 wait,
he
wait,
sees
wait,
one
wait, wait, wait.
performance. He
Pause,
said
pause,
sees one
pause.
performance.
I said Martinelli's finished.
They said Martinelli's
Say
finished.
wallahi. Say
They said
wallahi.
they
I said
wanted to get
Martinelli's
rid of
finished.
him.
Say
Nah,
wallahi. I said
you didn't say
Yeah,
you
then
didn't say
come
you didn't
on.
say he's
Come on.
finished.
Bro, these guys are too slow, man.
Yeah, wallahi they are.
They're
You
too
are
slow.
such
They're too slow.
bro. I've never seen a team full of bums in my life than today with Karabakh. I don't know
Karabakh.
what's
Anyways,
going. I don't know what is going on here, people. Are you guys watching this game? This is shit. This is
yeah,
shit.
Karabakh should have been like 2 or 3 up by now.
It's a
But
shit football team, bro. That can't finish. Yeah, Juninho. Don't look at your fucking boot, you piece of shit. Look at the goal and try and put the ball in the back of it. You fucker. Look at this guy.
look, for
bro.
me, for me, I agree with you. I'd start the same backline that started against City. If obviously Timber is not available, I'd hopefully start Ben White. I don't know if he's available or not because I haven't seen any reports. I'm waiting to see the training thing tomorrow because
Yeah,
tomorrow
same.
there'll be training pictures, so at least we'll know then. Yeah, I would start the same backline. If let's say assuming Timber,
I know that Tomiyasu's back.
yeah, but he won't start him. He's not yet.
No, he's not going to start him. But I'm just saying he's back. He's back in training. So,
yeah, fair.
you know what
So
I mean?
if Timber, assuming
apparently Mikel Merino came back to training. He was on the grass, bro. Apparently,
that's good. That's good. Hopefully, if Timber and Ben White are both out, then I'd probably look to start. I'd probably look to start. I don't know if I'd start Joshua Nichols in a game like this one. That's
whoa. No,
who else do we have? Who do we have as a right back if both are out?
Timber, bro.
And Tomiyasu. No. Let's assume Timber, Ben White, and Tomiyasu are all out. Who do you start? Because I wouldn't start Partey as right back and Jorginho with Rice. I also think that's actually, you know what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I probably would consider starting Partey as a right back.
No,
Just that no.
that's
So what?
that's
Joshua Nichols.
guys,
Okay,
guys.
Joshua Nichols it is then.
Party at right back is what injured him the last time,
Okay,
and
so
this guy
Joshua
wants
Nichols.
to do it again.
Okay, name the player. Name the player. Who would you start there?
Um,
You see, it's so easy to criticize and all that. It's so
I'd
easy to
go.
give a
No, no,
name.
hold. Can I speak? Thanks.
Yes, faster then.
I would go with a back three. Completely
Oh,
change the
stop,
system.
man!
Completely change the
You would
system.
change our whole system for one
Completely
player.
change the
Come
system.
on, stop, stop!
Completely
Don't
change
be
the system.
shameless. Don't be shameless. Don't be shameless.
What's
Don't
the
be
problem?
shameless, bro. Why
Bro,
would you change?
party at right back will injure him, bro.
Bro, you would change our whole system for a freaking
You
game
know
against
what?
Leicester.
I can't believe that Karabag have got me and Ash. As soon as they get near the goal, do you realize that me and Ash both go quiet and we're just like, "Is this
Yeah.
it?"
Because of that chance.
And
Yeah.
then we,
But
bro. All right,
but look
listen.
for me.
Let's.
But I don't know why,
I
like
don't know Josh
Johan is
Nichols.
saying lol party RB. What is this 2022? I'm saying assuming Timber, Ben White, and Tomiyasu are all out,
If Party has to
you
do
have
it,
to
then he
start
has to. If
someone.
Party has to do
And
it,
I
then he
don't
has
want to
to do
start
it.
Josh.
Innit? I just
Sorry,
think Joshua Nichols is
I wouldn't
is
start Joshua Nichols in that game.
he's not ready for that, bro. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. What
So
the hell? It's
I
not
would,
Leicester, bro.
then I would go. Then I go for Party. I was just trying to make a joke about the fact that he's injury prone.
Yeah. But hopefully, if Timber is available, the same back four, I'd start Partey, Rice, and Trossard as well, as I said, in the middle, and then Havertz, Saka, and Martinelli as the front three. The only way I would, if Trossard starts on the left, then I would consider starting Jesus up front and Havertz. I'm not a big fan of what you mentioned about Jesus playing as the 10.
That's
I think
fine.
that's
Nobody
crazy.
is. I would just do it.
I think Havertz is a lot better in the 10 than Jesus because Havertz, I think, like Jesus is
I think
better on the
Havertz
ball.
I think Havertz in the game against Atalanta where he played um in the game at Atalanta where he played in number 10 where he played in the 10 role,
Yeah,
bro, invisible, bro,
everyone was.
invisible. No,
Everyone was. The whole
but
team,
especially him though,
including Starboy.
especially him,
No, it's not especially him.
and
Everyone was
and
shit.
the thing is, I don't think he just works in the midfield, bro. Like even last season, like he had good games in the 10, bro. But can he replicate that? I just feel like he's in his element when he's up top. I can't take that away from the team. I think
But
that's way more
Saad
valuable
as a
than putting him at
10,
the 10.
he also gets to play in the striker role as well because he can get into the box. He has as an 8, I agree with you. He has a lot more pressure to run back, defend, and be a presence in the midfield. As a 10, he doesn't have that same pressure. He can play as a false
So,
9 as a
yeah.
10. So we keep switching. He's only going to be playing in the midfield defensively, but on the ball, he's going to be going forward. And Partey and Rice are the ones. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, cut a bug! I hate this team.
I've stopped watching, bro. I've stopped watching, man. These men are whack. They're not scoring if they play this game for another 5 days, bro. They're not scoring. I promise you. On everything I love. Because the thing is, this shows how shit Tottenham are, yeah? Against
They are
any
absolute
kind of
garbage.
team with clinical edge, they would be 4-5-0 down by now, bro. It's actually embarrassing that they're at home and they're getting torn apart and ripped apart and just split down the middle, yeah, like this, bro. It's nuts. So many times that Karabakh have just had players running through the middle, bro. But anyway, let's go to the results and then bring up the table as well. Let's go to the results.
I mean, do you really want me to bring the table? It just shows your embarrassment, bro.
Bring the table up, man. This guy starts winning right one little time, bro. He starts getting gassed.
One
Anyway,
little time.
let's see, bro. Let's see, man. I'm on the comeback, guys. I'm on the comeback, bro. I'm on the
Okay, so
comeback.
just to let you
Don't worry.
guys know, so far Ash has 15 points and Saad has 8. So it's complete domination so far. But yeah, but I mean, Saad said he's gonna turn it on like in this coming fixture, as if he's gonna
Guys,
actually put his
guys,
oracle goggles and he's gonna be able to see what's happening. But
the
yeah, obviously
comeback
it's
is guys, the comeback is on. The
there'll be zero
comeback
comeback,
is on, man. The comeback is on.
zero comeback.
We're here, man.
And look, I'm gonna start with the first game, so I'm gonna say Newcastle, Man City. Um, I think it'll end in a draw, so I'm gonna say 1-1 1-1 Man City 1-1.
Big up Elias. Big up Elias, man. We're both Elias. We're both Maghribis, bro. We're both Maghribis. You know. I'm a Marakshi. And what are you? Go ahead. You have to say it in
Fassi,
the Moroccan way. Yeah.
Fassi.
Okay. There we go. I thought you were gonna say I'm from Fez. But these other guys, these city people, bro. I'm from Fez. They start acting all freaking bougie and shit. Anyway, um, big up Elias. Let us know, Elias. منين انت? Let us know منين انت في المغرب. منين انت? Ah, nice, nice, nice. Big up to you, my broski. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, bro.
My aunt is
Much
in
love.
Tanja.
Yeah, same. I've got no uncles. Sorry, uncles in Tanja, but big up to you, my broski. Big up to you, man. Right. Let's just get these out of the way. So,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you do?
Newcastle.
1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-2.
3-2
To
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Sorry, 3-2 to Newcastle. Yeah,
Bruh, I think that's mad, but okay.
bro. Can you
Up
just
to you.
do it, bro? This guy.
Honestly,
This is the
Saad is
thing.
not.
Yeah.
The
This
problem
is
with
the
Saad.
thing.
Saad gives me hope. That's the problem because every time Saad makes some predictions, and I'm like, Inshallah, he gets it correct. Inshallah. Like I think he was a game where he predicted Liverpool to lose against Brentford. I was like, Inshallah, that didn't happen. He predicted Man
Why do you
City
have
to
to
drop.
bring that up? Why do you have to
He
bring that up
predicted
to get
Man
all of
City
the
to
Liverpool
lose to
fans?
Arsenal last
Why do you
season.
have to bring that up to get all the Man City fans, the Liverpool fans rattled? Now the Liverpool fans, what? You said we were gonna lose against Brentford, and then that's
Well,
it.
to
They're
be
gonna start
fair,
screaming.
I'll defend Saad. Yeah, I'll defend Saad. Even though they didn't lose to Brentford, they did lose at home to Nottingham Forest, though. So it's not a crazy claim anymore. But hey, he
There
just
you
didn't
are.
get the team correct. He just didn't get the team right. See, there you go. I
Anyway,
got your back, bro.
actually, can you change
Arsenal,
mine to
Leicester.
2-1? Can you change mine to 2-1 for Newcastle?
Okay, fair. Arsenal, Leicester. I'm gonna say 4-0.
I'm gonna go 2-0.
2-0. Brentford, West Ham.
I'm gonna go 2-0 to Brentford.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Brentford. Okay, Chelsea, Brighton.
Chelsea, Brighton. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton. I'm giving Chelsea a goal.
Okay.
They could play against a shit West Ham. And Brighton are gonna wrap these man up.
Yeah. Brighton will definitely
It's
attack
gonna
them
it's
properly.
gonna get techie. It could get techie for Chelsea fans. Just prepare yourselves.
Yeah.
If you win that
Uh,
game, I'll be seriously impressed.
Yeah,
Seriously
if
impressed.
they win that game, I think like that means
I'll
this
be
improvement
impressed.
they've done so far. Yeah, it's a legit thing. So I
Yeah.
think they'll do well. I think they've done so well. Like they've done well so far. I think they'll continue that. But yeah, Everton, Crystal Palace. Oh, bruh, I just can't stand this Everton team anymore. I'm gonna say they get 1 goal, but then they lose 3-1.
1-1.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna say 2-1 Everton. I say they get their win.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
Nottingham
we'll go with
Forest and
yours first.
Fulham. I generally don't know. I'm gonna say 3-3.
100%,
What's
Tyler.
yours?
100%. I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Fulham. 100%,
Smith Rowe,
Tyler.
huh?
Very good test. Very good test for Chelsea, that Brighton team, because that Brighton manager knows how to coach a team, bro. You can, and he's so young, but the way he's able to coach his team very well, it's remarkable, bro. At a young age, bro. So many coaches nowadays, bro. Young coaches.
I don't want to get unnecessary credit that I don't deserve. I didn't put the name of the stadium. This is you can download the Excel sheet of the entire fixtures, and it also has it per team as well. I just deleted that tab. so I can send you the link. But it's pretty cool. And
You know
I
what?
made the other changes and the other edits.
Ash is a very honest guy. I would have just told you guys I made the whole thing.
Nah,
Anyway,
come on, what the hell?
um, Wolves versus Liverpool. Wolves
Wolves
versus
versus
Liverpool.
Liverpool. I think Liverpool will win 4-0.
That's exactly the same thing I was gonna say. 4-0, bro. Liverpool
Yeah,
are gonna slap Wolves, bro. It's gonna be
yeah.
techie.
They're defensively bad and attacking wise as well. They're not that good. Actually,
2-1
you know
for
what?
me
Since you said four
to
0
Villa.
I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna say 3-0.
Carlos.
Cool.
I'm gonna go
Ipswich.
2-1 to Aston Villa.
Oh, sorry, that's yours. My bad. Two. I'm gonna say Aston Villa 1-0. Oh, the big one, Man United Spurs. I think Man United win this game. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna say um 3-1 United.
I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
Actually, no, 3-2 United. Yeah. Sorry, 2-1 United.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Bournemouth, Southampton.
Mm, I'll say 1-1.
Bournemouth are gonna slap these, man. I'm gonna go 3-0 to Bournemouth.
Okay.
It's gonna get
Those are our
techie.
predictions.
All right, guys, that is the predictions for today. Big up to everybody who has tuned in, man. We are trying to do this show every week for you. Well, we are going to be doing this show every week. As I said, Fridays at 9 p.m., guys. Fridays at 9 p.m. That is always going to be the time and the date for every single Sardex Ash, unless we have to change it. You guys will know
A day in
beforehand anyway.
advance.
I'll let you know a day in advance if it's changed from that date. But Friday 9 p.m. is every single time we're going to be here. Make sure you smash the like buttons. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, guys. Let's get it to 100. Let's get ourselves to 100 likes, bro. What are we on right now? What are we on right now? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at what we're on
Let's
right
have it
now, man.
right.
Let's have it right. We're at 61. Come on, guys. If you're
Come
watching
on,
on the
guys. Put
replay,
it up.
smash that like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes, yeah? Help me out, guys, so I can help you guys out by pushing more content out. Come on, guys. Anyway, big ups to everybody. We are out. I'm going to pass you guys over to Football Terrace, where Terry will be going live. I want you to go over there and spam Saad raid, and I want you to smash the like button. Make sure they're done, people. Enjoy the stream over at the Football Terrace, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.